Well, I have a European champion and Olympic medal winner to offer to you. Niels Schumann is with us. A big hand for Niels Schumann. Yes, I'll go over there.
Niels, introducing you, at home is superfluous, but for all of those who don't know it, when was your Olympic medal? 2000 in Sydney, 800 meters. You experienced the dream of every athlete, and you won the gold medal. Then you were Sport Athlete of the Year, everybody's darling. The media wanted you, were keen to get him, and we've got him here at the EMS Symposium. Wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
EMS is our topic. It's your access to this particular topic.
Well, after competitive sports, I concluded my career in 2009. I gave some thought to what else I could do. I didn't want to be on the racetrack. I actually underwent training as a personal trainer, and by a lucky coincidence, I met Stefan Müller of the Glucker Kolleg, and we then exchanged about the concept for a fitness club. That was my cup of tea. And one concept besides group fitness and personal trainers is EMS training. I frowned upon it initially, but after the first test unit, after I could only move under pain for 4 or 5 days, I realized that there's something happening with your body, and we're now doing it for a number of years, and we are not sorry about it.
This means, you smiled upon it. Why did you think that it wasn't something to be taken seriously?
Well, as a runner, running in the forests above all, and as a runner who really feels the load immediately on the body, it at first seemed a little too technical, too sophisticated to me. But this is a number of years ago. My view has changed in the meantime. And I had a demo here by Mia Bodytech, and the trainer back then really wanted to bring it home to me. He realized my skepticism. And this was the wow effect for me, because I found, wow, this training does do something for your body, even for active or former competitive sports people, and clearly also for the people who have hardly any time and who hardly ever exercise. This is an incredible alternative.
For all standing there with a big question mark in their eyes, it's Niels Schumann, the winner of the Olympic medal, standing here. He's talking about how he works with EMS, how he uses it for his own benefit. Well, we first of all, admired you as the eternal hero on TV with impressive physical fitness. Do you also keep it up by means of EMS?
Yes. I train myself once a week. My life is a little different today. I have to admit, as a professional sports person, you didn't have a problem staying fit because you train 12 times a week, and you think, well, you don't give any thought to being fit. But now I'm approaching 40, and I sit on my desk. I travel a lot by car, and I am looking for training concepts that are effective and that functionally work. And EMS is part of my training. But I actually enjoy the luxury of having one of my trainers train me.
Eternal Heroes, it's a format, a TV format, where top athletes who really made it go. Fabian Hambüchen, Tatjana Sevchenko. Who else was there? Julius Brink, the volleyball player, and you really had a competition going on there.
Yes, indeed. It was quite a challenge. This is a TV format which is highly interesting because as a sports person, you treat it with a lot of seriosity, unlike the jungle camp where you have to eat horrible things. No, we treated each other well, nicely, but we had to withstand tough competitions. And there was a huge bandwidth. And they really led us to to the limits. A former runner or an active athletic, we're not really known for being excellent divers or trampoline or jumping. It was fun at times.
And now you're talking about colleagues like you. They were high flyers at the very top, or they are at the very top, and afterwards they have to reinvent themselves, put their lives on a new footing, and this is not always an easy undertaking. You could experience it yourself. You've got the concept of the prana studio. You found your own path. As a yoga person, is it energy by breathing, or what's the idea?
Well, while I was being trained as a trainer, I also underwent special training as a yoga trainer, as a yoga coach, and then, of course, looked at Hinduism a lot. And all of a sudden, you realize that the universe is more than just training and running, that mental things also play an important part. And during this period, I established Prana Sports GmbH, my agency, and the translation is breathing life. The breath of life is so befitting because the universe that we move in is exciting. I deal with many trainees that are really successful in business, but also want to cut a fine figure when in underwear or in bathing trunks. And this term of prana actually embraces it ever so well.
So, and how does it work when you're in your studio working with EMS and at the same time you want to have prana? Is it mutually exclusive? Do you combine it, or what's your concept?
The principal question is, what does your body good? And this can be many things. I am a person who loves training outdoors and then to really do my workout there, but there are just as many people who unfortunately regard fitness as stress and they want to be done with it as quickly as possible. And if I tell them, well, let's run for 15 kilometers during the forest, then for them it is unfeasible. It is an EMS training offers an opportunity to tell them, well, come in once a week, just 20 minutes. This is doable, and this is often the entree. So people realize, oh, something is happening. I feel better. I feel healthier. I feel more active, and all of a sudden, the 50 kilometers are possible as well.
Do you get more people to come to your studio due to the EMS offers? People that come to you quite specifically?
Yes. In my hometown of Erfurt, there was not a lot of competition. Now we have more EMS studios, but I still believe, as before, that the majority of population has not acquired personal experience yet, and we see time and again that people are curious.
Now here, this particular year at the trade fair, during the symposium, we focus on safety first because we have a feeling there is lots going on. Many providers enter the market, sometimes not with well-founded instructions. How do you deal with the safety thought? How do you train?
What's key is, of course, an individual personalized anamnesis. So we take a lot of time to get to know our trainees, talk about their weaknesses, their strengths, their problems, also do a trial training session. And we start with the basic things, and you soon realize who's capable of doing more, wants to do more. And this is so beautiful about EMS, that you have such a wide range. You can also customize it for people who even have a problem bending down, but you can also customize it for people who want to do HIT in the HID range. And nevertheless, it's possible with a very high degree of safety. This is particularly essential for elderly people. Yes, I would like to, but is it the right thing for me? We have gained the experience that EMS is a great product.
You are not only an EMS trainer, you're not out there on TV only as an ex-Olympic medalist, but you are also a book author. You released your own, biography, very touching, very open, and you said, hey, come on, people, and I've got nothing to hide. That's it, and you stand up for it, you talk about it, and the book we would like to show here today is another one. It's called Functional Training. Stefan Müller by the Glucker Colleague is one of the co-authors. Claudia is also out here. And, well, it seems that it's you up the front, but you are inside in the preface.
The title model, well, the model featured on the front page has a good stylist. No, I'm also inside the book. Thanks, Stefan. It was a fantastic experience. We're training the world champions, and there is such a wide range of successful athletes in various disciplines. And this book really is like a Bible for functional training, and it is an honor that I was part of it.
So Niels stands for running, Nadine Angerer, of course, for football, Henning Fritz, we had him here yesterday, the world handball player, stands for the handball section. Many, many tips and tricks, whoever wants to purchase it and maybe wants to have an autograph by Niels or Stefan, it's available at a price of 15 euros right there at the back of the stand. Are you going to be available for autographs? Should we need you here at the speaker's corners for a selfie?
Autographs, yeah. Well, I'll stay around for a while. Yeah, don't you worry. If yes, sure.
Thank you very much, Niels Schumann. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Well, dear Niels, I was so happy that you found the time to come to see us because you were so busy. As a tiny token of appreciation, this is a little souvenir for you as a speaker, and we always love to have you because you have such a wonderful way of doing things.
Thank you. Thank you very much.